Superstar here. Long time no see, I haven't done a few videos now for a while. I've been quite busy with my personal life, so I do apologise for the lack of videos. First off, before we start off this discussion, I just want to say a big thank you to all my new subscribers who've joined and subscribed to my channel. I do really appreciate all your help and feedback. Hope you enjoy my channel and just browse around and just help yourselves. So anyway, on with the actual main topic at hand. It has been loads of rumours that Nintendo are working on a new console. Well, that's not a rumour, that's actually been confirmed, but the rumour of the name is called the Nintendo NX. Now, I'm quite excited about this news, and I think it has a lot of potential. This console has a lot of potential. Now, we all know that the CEO of Nintendo recently died. You know, Iwata's death was very tragic, and all our love goes out to him. You know, very tragic death. You know, since I've grown up with Nintendo, it was my first console. It was a big shock to me personally, and I'm sure it was a massive shock to everyone else out there who's massive Nintendo fans, and it's just a huge shame. So, all my love and passion to games and Nintendo go out to Iwata's family and everything. So, hope you guys can move on and just think of the good times of Iwata. So anyway, going back to Nintendo NX. I believe there should be some important facts to be discussed here about this console and how it can do better than the Wii and Wii U. Because the past two generations with the Wii and Wii U have never been on par with the hardware and specs of the Microsoft and Sony. Their consoles have always been one step ahead of Nintendo, and that's been quite frustrating for me personally, because I want Nintendo to really shine. I want them to really show us what they can do, and I think they're still holding back a lot of things. Or they're not too sure, or they don't really want to go down the same line as the other two, but just fair enough. But I think they should definitely be on par with the hardware and the specs, because it's a shame. It doesn't really help sales, because let's face it, the Wii U didn't really sell a lot in the sales that they didn't do quite as well as the other two consoles. Out of the three in total, I know that the PlayStation 4 did a lot better, and following Microsoft Xbox One behind. And obviously the Wii Nintendo console shortly lasted. So what I'd love to see personally from Nintendo's new console is be on par with this generation, or maybe next generation's hardware and specs. So that would be like, you know, at least be on the same level. So then we can expect some, you know, because it's not fair. Because if you got like third parties coming to this console and asking, they want to obviously show us the games, and now they want to show new games. They'd have to water down the version and everything. So it's sort of a shame in that way of aspect of things, but unfortunately that's what happens when you've got a weaker console compared to the other two. So hopefully the specs and the hardware will be on par with either this generation's or next. So yeah, the games. I mean, it's obviously going to be bringing out Zelda, Mario, Pokemon, you know, Donkey Kong, Sonic, and I want to see a decent Sonic game be released within the Nintendo NX. I mean, Sonic Boom was a freaking mess. Sonic Boom was absolute garbage. I never played the game, and that's fair enough. You can call me a hypocrite and say you haven't played it, but I've seen the game being played in person, and I just thought, what a pile of shit. Just seeing that was enough for me, and I'm like, yeah, that's shit. I don't care if I don't get to play it. It looks shit. Crash Bandicoot looks more appealing to me than that pile of shit. So yeah, so I would love to see Nintendo NX console have a really, really amazing launch game of Sonic the Hedgehog. You know, maybe going along the routes of Sonic Adventure style, get back into that roots, you know, Sonic Generations even. That engine was amazing. The graphics, the storyline, everything about that was awesome. I really enjoyed Sonic Generations, and I just thought it was wicked. So I hope they carry on going under that sort of down that line, and then everyone, me especially as a Sonic fan, will be happy. The Legend of Zelda, there's never been a massive problem at all with that franchise. That franchise is epic, it's massive, and I can see only decent and positive games coming out for them. Nintendo NX. Mario, there's always going to be a Mario game. Mario World, Mario Kart, Mario Party. There's always going to be them sort of games coming out for Nintendo consoles. But you know, there's the other games. Well, Pokemon. I'd love to see a decent Pokemon game come out for Nintendo NX. That'd be awesome. I'll be definitely buying that console because I love Nintendo, and I want to see them progress. I want to see them go further, or at least on par with Sony and Microsoft. So yeah, so the point one, I'd like to see improved hardware and specs to be on the same level, if not higher, than the next gen and this gen consoles. Obviously, games, there's never an issue with Nintendo games, they're pretty good. It would be better. I would like to see more anime-based games on the Wii U. That would be pretty cool. Got some decent RPGs, like the PS4 has. They've got a good lot of RPGs on there. Got a lot of anime RPGs. You know, it's just games. I mean, I'd love to know what you guys think in the discussion down below. What sort of games you're looking forward to? What do you think Nintendo should do this new console? Maybe I think personally, I would prefer, like, Nintendo should go, even though I should say that, you know, their specs and hardware should be a lot more advanced now. I reckon they should go back on the design wise on the D-pad and all that on the classic Nintendo console controller, which is actually really comfortable and really great. Maybe add a little twist on that, because the Wii U controller is very big. I don't care if there's a fucking screen on there. I didn't really like it as much. It was a great idea, good revolutionary idea, where you could play the game either on here or on the screen. It was a good idea, but personally, just play it on the TV. I'm not really bothered about that idea. It didn't really think, oh yeah, that's really like important for this console's development. It is. All I care about is playing the games. I don't care about the specs and like, you know, about the extra gadgets and the gimmicks. I don't give a shit about that. I just want basic, easy hardware to use and decent games to play. I'm an old school kind of guy. That's my opinion. I want a comfortable controller to use. Even though the first Nintendo console's controller was a bit sharp on the edges and it wasn't as comfortable, but what are you going to do? That was the first Nintendo console. So anyway guys, let me know what you think Nintendo should do with this new console to improve it and improve their sales. What do you want to see from them game-wise? And what sort of hardware would you like to see from them, like controller-wise? What design would you think would be a good idea? Just let me know down below in the comments. And yeah, that's it guys for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more news and reviews, and I'll see you guys soon.